to Legacy Attitudes by Alex and Ahmed. Today we're going to be focusing on the legacy of medicine and how it's changed over the past years.
Specifically, we'll be looking at the battle between alternative and conventional medicine throughout the years and what has helped conventional medicine win the battle.
Picture yourself back in the Middle Ages, an atmosphere filled with disease, horror, and untimely death. No matter how much people relied on praying and faith, it never worked.
Jesus, save me. During the plague, religion didn't really help that much in curing people. People were praying to God constantly, but they still didn't gain the satisfaction that they needed. They started to look over to more logical forms of medicine. During the Enlightenment, forms of medicine that were based on rational thought and testable data.
As Ahmed was just saying, many people were dissatisfied with what religion was giving them. Often, they were praying and had faith, but still ended up unsatisfied. Later on, with this rational thought and new way of thinking, many scientists and enlightened scientists were focusing on finding cures for these diseases rather than relying on God to save everything. And this was a much more preferable method.
Let's look further into what alternative and conventional medicine really is. First, we have alternative medicine, fueled by faith. It's unreliable and fueled by superstition. Then we have conventional medicine, which is fueled by rational thought. Conventional medicine was reliable, it had advancements which made it attractive, it was based on testable data and a scientific method. So anyone that thought rationally leaned more towards this one, anyone that thought irrationally and more faithfully leaned toward this one.
Due to this great divide between conventional and alternative medicine, came a great divide within the people. As you can see, many of the religious people felt threatened, even though the conventional medicine was taking off at such a fast pace and was extremely successful. They felt that by relying on this conventional medicine, they were interfering with God's work.
The purpose behind this video is to show how conventional medicine has beaten alternative medicine in the battle between them.
Now, further expressing our argument, we have come to the conclusion that the change in ideology between the 15th and 20th century has allowed conventional medicine to triumph in the face of alternative medicine, thus changing the legacy of medicine we have today. We start off our argument in 1347, when the Black Death was thriving in Europe, claiming many, many lives. For the victims, alternative medicine was proven to be useless to them. This was an extremely important starting factor in the transition from alternative to conventional medicine.
Our second point is that scientists during this period made conventional medicine more attractive. These scientists were the likes of Pasteur, Andreas Vesalius, Hermann Baroff, Newton, Galileo, Edward Jenner, and Joseph Lister. This attractiveness came from the efficiency that conventional medicine had compared to alternative medicine.
As we move along in our argument, we arrive at the Enlightenment in the early 17th century. Now, this period of time was very important for conventional medicine. It allowed people to think more logically and use rational thought rather than relying on faith. Now, education was a main factor at this time, but also the thirst for knowledge everyone experienced. This thirst for knowledge created opportunities for scientists and many people alike to start really exploring the medical field and creating advancements in conventional medicine.
Come in.
Hey guys, I think you have mail.
It looks like we got a letter from Miss Leishman. Oh, what's this? Oh, now I know. Looks like she got my package.
Baking soda, I got baking soda. Baking soda, I got baking soda.
How did the Industrial Revolution advance medicine?
Thank you very much for that question, Ms. Leishman. While industrialization was making Britain very rich, it was also making Britain very sick. Diseases like smallpox, tuberculosis, and typhus were rapidly expanding along with the population growth and the very much crowded streets of Britain. It was only until then when people of Britain realized the potential benefits the Industrial Revolution had towards conventional medicine. New things like factories, labs, and machinery allowed conventional medicine to advance and expand and let it become accessible for everyone in the world.
Before we talk about the scientists, we move on to Alex, who's going to be talking to people on the street, seeing how much they know about Pasteur.
Thank you, Ahmed. So, what do you know about Louis Pasteur?
Who's that?
All right, back to you, Ahmed.
Another factor that was helpful with the spread of conventional medicine was imperialism. The money that came from imperialism was used to build new schools, and these new schools exposed science to young minds. These young minds became the likes of Louis Pasteur and many other scientists that helped make conventional medicine more appealing and efficient.
We want to thank you guys for watching this Legacy EdTube edition on the legacy of medicine. And we hope to have proven to you guys why conventional medicine has won the battle between conventional and alternative medicine.
And we hope to show that this battle has impacted healthcare and the legacy of healthcare.
Thanks again.